I'm Josh Zinner. I'm the co-director at NEDAP. I want to talk today about a controversy that's been brewing in the news between our Attorney General here in New York, Eric Schneiderman, and really most of the other Attorneys General around the country and the Obama administration. All of the Attorneys General and the Obama administration have launched a major investigation into foreclosure abuses by the big banks, including Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Citi. They're now at the point of settling these claims. Now, what this controversy is really about so there's sort of two huge issues at play here. One is bank accountability, holding the big financial institutions accountable for the damage that they've wreaked to low and moderate income communities, to the economy as a whole. The second is the huge depth of the foreclosure crisis in this country and the millions and millions of people that have either lost their homes or at the point of losing their homes because of abuses by the big banks. Now, most of the Attorneys General in the Obama administration are at the point of settling with the big banks. And as part of this settlement, they would release claims against the big banks. They would agree not to further investigate many of the abuses by the banks, especially in foreclosure and servicing practices. In exchange, the banks would cough up $20 to $25 billion and agree to follow a certain set of standards to help borrowers prevent foreclosure. Now, it's laudable that the settlement is focused on preventing foreclosures, but we strongly feel that in its rush to find some solution, or in their rush to find some solution that will prevent foreclosures, the administration and most of the state attorney generals are really falling short and really truly holding the banks accountable for their abusive practices, and then also pulling out of the banks a settlement that would be truly meaningful and that would prevent foreclosures. Now, Attorney General Schneiderman is resisting this deal. He's not agreeing to settle, and he's launched a much broader investigation into a whole range of abusive practices by the banks, including in the making of mortgages and in the bundling of these mortgages and selling them off to investors. We laud Attorney General Schneiderman's aggressive investigation and hope that it will lead to some level of accountability for the banks. It may be the only chance to truly hold the banks accountable for their abusive practices. We only hope that if Attorney General Schneiderman does eventually settle his investigation, that the settlement will really focus first and foremost on the low and moderate income communities that have been hit hardest by these abuses by the banks.